everybody, and welcome back to Pretzel Kids Yoga with Miss Jaime of Namaste Kids. So happy to be back with you today in the month of May. And today we are going to take a trip to the farm. You can tell by my shirt. So we're going to take a trip to a pretend farm. We're going to imagine all the animals that we will see there. We're going to do lots of fun farm animal poses, play a quick game, and then relax as we visualize throughout our meditation. So, first I would like to ask you, how many of you have ever been on a trip to a farm? Good. Sometimes we go in the fall for apple picking and pumpkin picking, but recently I went to the farm with my kids because in the springtime there are so many baby animals being born and they're all coming out because it's getting nice and warm outside again. So they're very active and it's a really fun place to visit. So let's start off by sitting in our pretzel pose. So pretzel pose with our legs, hands on our knees, sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and relaxed. And we're gonna do something called sunflower breath. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine a field of sunflowers in front of you. And you're gonna breathe in through your nose and smell those sunflowers, and then you're gonna breathe out through your mouth with a smile. Okay, let's try that 3 times. Close your eyes, visualize those sunflowers, and I want you to breathe in through your nose, smell those beautiful sunflowers, and then breathe out through your mouth. Good, try that one more time. Breathe in through your nose, nice and tall, and breathe out with a smile. Good, one more time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a smile. Very good. Okay, now let's try some bee breath because we have some sunflowers. Our little honeybees, which are so good for the earth, are gonna come on and try some pollen on those sunflowers. So let's breathe in through our nose and out with a buzz. Buzz. Good. Breathe in one more time through your nose and out with a buzz. Buzz. Good. Out through your nose and out with a buzz. Excellent. Okay, let's put our feet together, hands on our toes, and do some nice little butterfly. See the butterflies flying through our field of sunflowers. Good. Very nice. Up again. Good. Awesome. All right, put your legs out. We're going to reach up to the sky and back a little bit and down. One more time. Up and back and down. Good. Put your arm out to one side and reach over, side stretch. Good. And the other side, side stretch. Awesome, excellent. Okay, so our feet are out. We're gonna hop onto our tractor and go see what animals we can find on the farm. So feet out, get nice and relaxed. And I want you to gently bump your knees up and down, because tractors ride busy, right? All right, let's put our hands on the wheel and start to drive out to the farm. A little bit to the side, good. A little bit to the other side, good. Whoa, forward, and forward, good. To the side again, good. To the other side, good. Way back. Oh, good. Forward one more time. Good. And let's put our brakes on and reach back, brake. Ah, stop. Very good. Okay, we are out at the farm where all of our animals are staying. So let's stand up and shake it out a little bit. We've been sitting for a while in the tractor. Before we go to see our animals, let's do some sun salutations to thank the sun for all it does for us. So I want you to put your legs about hip width apart. And we're gonna put our palms out to feel the warm sunshine. Good. This is mountain pose. Put your hands together and reach up, volcano pose. You can stretch back if you'd like. And forward fold down. And just rock a little bit. Good. Grab both elbows and you can rock the baby back and forth. Good. Take your hands, put them in front of you, or I go to the side, and step one foot back. Good. Step the other foot back, hold that plank. 1, 2, 3. Belly down, chest down, and up. If you want to go all the way up, upward dog, you can do that. Good. Tuck your toes under and push up, downward dog. And bend your knees a little bit. And walk back up to the top of the mat. Very good. Let's try that 2 more times. Mountain pose. Hands together. Burst up, volcano. And forward fold down. Rock the baby. Hands down at the top of the mat. Go up halfway and back down. 1 foot back lunge. This time rise up, rise up, rise up. Reach back. And all the way back down. Put both feet back, hold that plank for 1, 2, 3. Belly down, chest down. Come up just slightly into cobra pose or snakes. Good, tuck your toes under and downward dog again. And walk back up to the top of the mat. Let's do it one more time. Mountain pose. Good job. Hands together. Volcano. And fall forward. Step 1 foot back. Step the other foot back. Belly down, chest down. Up like a snake. And downward dog. Bend those knees a little bit. If you want to wag the tail, you can. If you want to wag the other tail, you can. And walk back to the top of the mat. Awesome job. Okay, while we are standing here, let's shake out a little bit. And let's look around. And at the farm, there's lots of different trees. We can see some apple trees, some peach trees, cherry trees, pear trees, so many different types of trees. So let's practice our tree pose. So what I want you to do is stand nice and tall and feel your feet in the ground and bring your feet together. Without even looking at them, bring your feet together. Good, those are your nice strong roots of your tree. Now put your hands together at heart center and find that balance. Good. Once you're balanced, take 1 foot and bring it just slightly right to your ankle and hold it there. Look around. You can, if you want to pick something in the room that you're in, or if you're outside just to look at, to hold your balance. Very good. Once you are balanced and you want to try a challenge, you can bring your feet up to your calf and hold it there. Very good, beautiful trees. And if you want to bring your branches high up, 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 and out. Beautiful, beautiful. And if you fall, whoop, no problem. You just go right back up. Because in life, we fall out of balance and we bring ourselves right back. Very nice, good. All right, shake it out. Shake it out and back. Good, let's do the other foot. Bring your feet together without looking down. Good. Now you have your nice strong base, your nice strong roots. Now do with the other foot. Bring your foot to your ankle. Bring your hands to heart center. And if you want to stay there, that is perfectly fine. If you want to bring it up a little bit more, awesome. And if you really want to challenge yourself, or maybe a grown-up is in the room with you that's doing this with you, you can bring your feet all the way up. Do not do it on your knee if you want to hold it right there. And when you're ready, you can bring up your branches all the way up. Beautiful. You can pick your little apples and peaches and pears off your tree. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good job. All right, who wants to see some animals? Okay, let's sit down and we're gonna look around the farm to see what we can see. So what animals have you seen at a farm? And we'll practice some poses. What have you seen? Have you ever seen a horse at the farm? All right, so let's practice horse pose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put one knee down and one knee up. And you're gonna bring your hands up above your head like this, okay? And you're gonna lunge forward and back and forward and back. And if you wanna do the horse sound, you can. Just like you're going for a horseback ride. Good. Let's switch legs. Put the other leg up. Do it sideways. Hands straight up. And again, go. Good job. That's a horse pose. And we'll do a game with these poses in a little bit. Let's try our pig family. Our pig family. So first we're going to do the mama pig. So on your mat or your towel, you're going to lay back on your back. And you're going to take your knees to one side, arms wide out, and your head is going to turn to the other side. And you're going to lay relaxed like a mama pig. And you can pretend your little piglets are right here by your belly, getting nice and cozy next to their mama pig. And we're gonna lay there for 3 seconds. Good. Now take your knees and flip to the other side. Good, and your little piglets now have shifted to this side, and we're gonna turn our head again the opposite way from our knees and relax for 3 seconds. Good. Bring your knees up, and now you can go like this. And now we're gonna do our little baby piglets. Okay, so if you've ever done yoga before, we've done poses called happy baby. Well, today we're gonna do happy little piglets. So you're gonna stay laying on your back. You're gonna take your hands and hold the insides of your feet into your happy baby pose. So you can stay like this, or we can roll in the mud, like happy little piglets. Good. Okay, let's put our legs out, hands out, and just stretch for a minute. And then you can sit back up. Good job. So we have our horses, we had our pigs. Now let's do our cow pose. So we're gonna do cat and cow because cat pose and cow pose go together. So let's go on all fours. You're gonna go on your knees. Make sure your knees are right under directly under your hips, and your hands are directly under your shoulders. And we're gonna go into our cat-cow pose. So when we do our cow pose, we let our bellies come down and our heads look up to the sky. and that's cow. So we're gonna go like this and say moo. Then for cat, we roll in. Meow. Let's do that 3 more times. Moo, cow, and in. Meow. Moo, cow, and in. Moo, cow, and in. Excellent. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, now we're gonna do our hen pose. All right, so we have first to search for our chicken coop. So let's stand up. And we're gonna go with our hands and down to make our chicken coop. There's all the little chickens inside. Very good. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. And then go down into child's pose for all the little eggs that are inside. And now the mama hen and chickens. So we're gonna go up into our squat. Whoop. Go down, get our flapping wings, and there's your hen or your chicken. Good job. Cluck, 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 cluck. Good. Now, if you want to just, while you're here, you can become a frog. So we're going to take our hands and go down, and you can hop like a frog. Hop, hop, hop. So many animals. All right, let's see if we missed any others. All right. So we can also do downward dog one more time, which also can turn into another version of horse. So again, you're gonna stand like your stick. You're gonna go down, downward dog. If you wanna wag your tail, you can wag your tail. Wag your other tail. Or you can do a horse pose like this. So go downward dog and lift one of your legs up. Very good. All right, so let's go back onto our tractor. This time we're gonna sit up tall in our tractor. So I want you to go into your chair pose, like you're sitting in a chair, but the chair is invisible. So we're gonna sit in an invisible chair and grab your steering wheel. And hold that and drive back to the bottom of the hill of the farm, where we're gonna play a little game. Good, we're back. Awesome. All right, you can sit back down in pretzel pose. If you have a water, you can take a quick sip of water. And with all the poses that we learned, we are gonna play Yogi Says. All right, welcome back. Okay, so we've learned horse pose, we went over tree pose, cat pose, cow pose, chicken coop pose, hen pose, horse pose, mama pig, and baby piglets. So now with all of those poses, we're going to play Yogi Says. So if you've ever played Simon Says, you'll know how to play this. So when I say Yogi Says, then you're gonna do the pose. If I say a pose but I didn't say Yogi Says, don't do the pose, okay? So this is a game of yoga and listening with our ears. So, ready? We're gonna start now. Yogi says, Mama pig pose. So remember that, we're gonna go down, turn our knees, lay on our backs. Yogi says, piglet pose. Yogi says, egg pose. Yogi says, chicken pose. for Hen Pose. Frog Pose. Oh. Yogi didn't say, so if you still were doing the chicken, good listening. If you started to hop, that's okay, but just listen for Yogi says. Okay, Yogi says tree pose. So let's go up tall, put our feet to our side, hands together, and up like a tree. Star pose. Yogi didn't say. Let's go back into our trees. Yogi says cat cow. So let's go on all fours. And again, go moo. 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 Good. Yogi says horse pose. Go up with one knee, hands up for our horse ears, and jumping jacks. I didn't say Yogi says. Let's go back into our horse. Other leg, Yogi says horse pose. Yogi says downward dog. Yogi says egg pose one more time. Good job. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's go back into, let's sit down back into our pretzel pose. And shake it out. Because we had such an awesome, awesome trip to the farm, but I'm really thirsty. So let's take a sip of some nice, cool lemonade. So let's put our feet together, okay? And take our glass. Some ice cubes in it, and maybe a straw. And we're gonna sip through the straw and then let out a nice okay? So let's breathe in through our nose, smell that beautiful lemonade. Refreshing. Let's take 2 more sips. Good. One more. So much for coming to the farm with me. Okay, let's get ready for our visualization, relaxation time. So what I want you to do is get cozy on your mat, lay down flat, close your eyes, and I want you to just listen to my voice. Okay, so we just had an amazing trip to the farm. So what I want you to do now is you should all be laying on your mats. And as we end every class with our savasana or our visualization, I want you to close your eyes and just listen to my voice. So let us take a ride on the tractor. Everyone is ready and sits tight. The tractor is now moving through the fields very slowly. You can smell the flowers. Do you smell the flowers? And the cool breeze blowing on your face. You pass through the cornfields and then sunflower fields like we saw before with our sunflower breath. Now you are passing through the small stream and see some ducks quacking. Do you see them? You move on to stop at the barn to see some horses and cows. You pet them and feed them some food. Next stop, the chicken coop, just as we did that pose before. You feed the chicken and give them a little water. Next, you spot some goats. You see a mommy goat and a baby goat feeding on the leaves. Finally, the tractor takes you through a maze. How fun! You hop out of the tractor and get inside the maze. You go right and then left, trying to find your way out of the maze. One last turn, and you made it! You're now out of the maze. You hop back into the tractor and ride back to your house. What a fun trip to the farm. And now, when you're ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Turn your head side to side very slowly. And you can open your eyes and push yourself back up into Pretzel Pose. Thank you so much for joining me again on our fun trip to the farm, doing our Pretzel Kids, Namaste Kids yoga. I am Miss Jaime. Thank you so much for joining us again today. And remember, I am loved, I am kind, I am strong, I am smart and confident. Namaste. Have a great day, everyone.